All right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the 90-day challenge, day 20. It is March 11th, 2024. If you're new to the channel, essentially what I'm doing is I'm a real estate wholesaler, investor, primarily in the commercial space, more specifically in mobile home parks right now. That is the industry and asset class that we are interested in pursuing. And so right now, essentially, I own X Acquisitions, which is an acquisition company, and we source deals. So we find deals primarily through cold calling and some other marketing channels as well. And we find those deals, we underwrite those deals, and we either buy the deal or we source the deal, flip the deal to then build up some more liquidity to then go invest back into the asset class real estate, the things that we want to buy. So it's kind of like a full circle, full business that kind of, we started by, and again, I apologize for external noises. Dude, I call out of my garage. It's my office. And so sometimes I got neighbors, I got baby inside, I've got, spouse inside, I've got a lot of stuff going on. So if there's any external noises, I apologize. It is what it is. So so essentially cold call, we find deals and then we either buy it or we assign it. That's kind of the at the end of the day, what we do. So we're on day 20. So far, I've got a lot of deals in the pipeline, in the cooker. I've got about 9 deals that I'm just waiting to tip over. And I think the last time I looked, it was a couple $100,000 in potential income for the business. So that's great, but we got to push it over. So today I'm focusing on finding new opportunities. I got follow-ups I got to hit, and then I got to work on some disposition, finding new investors, reaching out to new investors as well. So I'm going to go ahead and share this. Let's see, copy this link and share it to my Facebook page. If you're not a part of our Facebook group, it is Mobile Home Park Investing Pros. You can go ahead and we're just basically adding members there. It's a great place to go for any mobile home park insight advice. My partner Derek on the buying side, he's my partner there. He has some courses, some free content out there as well that you can, if you want to get in the mobile home park space. I'm more specifically acquisitions, and that's kind of my lane of what I stick to. So I'm going to start dialing here. Updates from last week. We've got a dialer system, which I love. And so I'm just got to set up the settings here and we'll get rocking and rolling. I understand some people were frustrated because they couldn't hear the seller's conversation. So today I'm going to dial with the headphones off from my laptop. If you can't hear the seller talk, I apologize. I have some equipment that I purchased here that should maybe help with that. And if not, at the end of the day, guys, I'm not really doing this for you. I'm just doing, I am in the sense of educating, but I really, I'm doing the best I can. I'm not a YouTuber. So, we'll continuously add to it, but, I'm not really too concerned. Busy, disconnected, keeps ringing. Okay. Sweet. So we're going to go ahead and wow. Today's been weird with the time change yesterday and everything. It's just everything. I'm a little bit behind today, which is annoying. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Just want to see if I can hear this dialing. I don't know if you can hear that or not. Let's see. Okay, so I don't know if you'll be able to hear him or not, or hear them or not. The sellers, again, it is what it is. We'll fix this stuff, but I got to get to work. So, all right. let's next property. Okay. All right. Yeah. Hi. Good morning. Is this by chance the owner of the McNeil Trailer Park here in Chipley? Oh, okay, great. My name's Spencer. I was actually just touching base here. Um, uh, I bought a couple parks up in the Panhandle area earlier this year, in January, in the Pensacola and Pace area, and we're actively looking to kind of find a couple more parks along I-10 here. And I found another one in Chipley that we like, but I was just touching base. I came across your park the other day as I was in town and was curious if you might be open to receiving an offer or selling, or kind of what your thoughts were. Sure, sure. No, I understand. Okay, so and like you mentioned, you just bought it a year ago or so. Now, when I was going by, I couldn't quite tell. I never actually go into the park. I was just kind of driving by there. But how many homes were there on site there? Okay, so and there's one house on the corner. So there's so total pads as far as ability to put home. It would look like there's about 17 total pads then with the 16 homes there on site and then one house. Okay, something like that. Yeah, and I'm just kind of getting an idea because, like I mentioned, I usually never go in the park actually, just because I don't want to. I don't think that's a right thing to do. Is because I understand people go through my parks, I get kind of annoyed. But okay, and I know you bought it last year, but I mean, so you're not really actively looking to sell, but you would be open to an offer. Do you own all the homes, or are those tenant owned? You own all of them? Okay, nice. And then I kind of saw I was looking at another park here in Chipley, and they were kind of collecting like 800 bucks a month in rent. Is that kind of in the ballpark with what you're looking at? Right, right. And then are your utilities on site there? Is that city water sewer? Is it well septic? Oh, that's nice. Okay, cool. I like that. And then is that all that direct build or? Gotcha. Okay, so 1 meter. Okay, and then do you bill back or do you just take that? Gotcha. So you can maybe get a little bit more, like you mentioned, for that because you're including utilities. That makes sense. All right. Well, and again, I know you bought it last year, doing a little bit of rehab to it. Are you just doing remodeling to the homes, or are you trying to do like, are you trying to individually meter the homes, or? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. No, I understand. I was just curious because you mentioned when you're doing some value add or some improvements. I wasn't sure what you're looking at trying to do there, or what your thoughts were, I guess, on that. But and then the house on the corner, is that a rental or do you live in that? No. Oh, nice. Very good. That's awesome. Yeah, I like. I mean, I like the Chipley market. I mean, you think it's got some good demand there for filling up homes, or? Yeah. Oh wow. Okay, gotcha. No, yeah, yeah, I imagine. Okay, well, very good. Well, again, I appreciate you taking the time. You have 4 parks in Chipley. Would you sell them all? Okay, gotcha. No, and again, we just a little bit of background on us. We have 38 parks. We 21 in Florida, and so we would be able to do something like that if there were interest. So that's why I asked. It's not like I'm just kind of blowing smoke, but we found another park we like in Chipley. Not sure if we want to take it down or not. We just like to have when we go to a market, we try to get maybe 2 if possible, just for management reasons. It's easier, and so that's why I asked that question. Are you familiar with the Pecan Grove? It's yeah, it's on Plum Circle. It's Pecan Grove Mobile Home Park. Yeah, owners had it for maybe 3 or 4 years. It's on Plum Circle. It's a yeah, they renamed it. They put yeah, there's 30 spaces, there's 24 homes on site. He's kind of going through and rehabbing all the units, but so we're kicking that one around a little bit. We're just trying to figure out feel the demand for the market, and he has them all as park owned as well, but he's not full. So we're like, okay, well, why isn't that the case? And so we're just kind of kicking that one around. We've kicked back and forth. Yeah, yeah. He mentioned that he has the titles to I think 2/3 of the homes, or at least almost all of the homes. And so he's had tenants there that have been there a very long time who just pay lot rent, but he owns the title, or he still has the title, from my understanding of what he's told me, anyways. And so, but yeah, like 16 of those homes, he's going in the process of. He's remodeled about 10 of them. He's got another 6 to go. I think he told me, and that's kind of what it looked like when I drove by, but anyways, yeah. So I'm just trying to, again, if I were to buy that one, I would be, trying to look to buy another one. So that's why I reached out. And so, like you mentioned, it does sound like you're not going to say no to an offer, but like you said, you just bought it last year. So I understand obviously you wouldn't necessarily want to sell, right now. So. Okay. Well, and then I guess I know you mentioned you're open to an offer. Is there kind of a price in mind? Just so I'm just curious, because I'm not I don't like to waste anybody's time on that. If there's a number in your head, you're like, yes, I would let it go for this. Do you have that number, or no? Sure. Okay. Hey, no problem. That's not a problem at all. I just like to ask that question because sometimes if because I do this every day, and so I sometimes I'll get people that are like, I have 10 homes here. Yeah, I want 5 million bucks. I'm like, okay, I'm not even gonna waste my time. But if there's a number where it's like, yeah, that makes sense, and I'm like, okay, I think I can maybe work with that. I just gotta calculate and do some math. But anyways, I'll just run some numbers here. Is there a good email I could email you with, like, an offer or proposal, just kind of give you an idea, or what would be the best way to do that? Text you, call you? Okay, cool. Awesome. And I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name in the beginning. I usually have the name on file here, but I didn't see one associated. Danny. Sounds good, Danny. I appreciate it. I'll go ahead and send you a follow-up email, and we'll just kind of go from there. At the end of the day, if the glove fits, great. If not, I understand. And I might have to pick your brain some more about the Chipley market. So, awesome. Thanks, Danny. I appreciate it. All right, take care. Bye. Good call. lots. All right, so I need to find out because I'm looking on every website and I can't find it on my real estate software. It just happened to populate, but that address doesn't do anything. Let's see. Let's look at the satellite here and see what we can come up with. Is it even in the ballpark of that area? Like those mobile homes, maybe. Got it. Okay. I don't think that is the park though. I'm just confused right now because I don't understand why I can't find this. Like it's not on this address. Like there's no, when I pull it up on the software, there's no address pops up. So I'm just really confused. Maybe it's south. Maybe that's what it is. The issue is, okay, it's south. Okay, we'll take a note. Anyways, 17 lots. 17 lots, 16 park-owned homes, one house. Bought it last year. Amount for city water, sewer. One water meter. That stinks because if it's when it's individually metered, you can direct bill, but there's one bill. It's a master bill to the owner, and so you have to bill back or include it into rent, which is kind of unfortunate for expenses. That's going to keep your expenses higher. So that's going to keep your expenses higher. So let's say these at 1600. Let's say 16. There's 17 homes collecting rent. But let's just look at the mobile home. So $900 a month. Okay, that'd be $172,800 in gross income. So let's divide that by 50% because that's what your expenses are going to be with park-owned homes because you have to deal with all the rehab. Usually it could be 40%, but since it's a master build water bill and he's including that in the rent, that expense is going to be pretty high. So we're going to divide that by 2. It'd be netting $86,400 a year. However, park-owned home rent is not equivalent to lot rent. Why? Because now you have you're basically buying a mobile home is a depreciating asset. The home itself is depreciation, but the land where they're collecting lot rent, that is a appreciating asset over time because it's land, right? All you have to do is it's not all you have to do, but what you have to worry about there is the infrastructure of the park. Paved roads, sewer lines, water lines, things like that is what you need to worry about. With a mobile home, it's a depreciating asset. You have to put in new siding, skirting, things like that, and it's going to go down in value, and eventually it's not going to be worth anything because it's old. And so you can't really buy. It's not like buying a multi-family apartment building. It's just unique, and so it'll be interesting to see what happens with park-owned rents down the road. See if banks will consider that. But the way I would look at this deal is, okay, it's 86.4. I want to try and get this. If I could get this for, 750,000 divided by 17, that'd be 44 a pad. That's pretty expensive. But the way I'm looking at this is, if you can get $550 a month in lot rent times 16 and lower your expenses, that would be That'd be a 9.5 cap rate. If you sold off all your homes, you could lower your cash basis, or you could RTO at 11 at, let's say, $1,000 a month. You could RTO. But I'm just curious what he bought it for. I'm trying to find out. So if you RTO'd everything, that would be a nice deal, but can't find the dang property. Usually I don't spend this much time on this, but I can't. I need to find the proper address. Okay. See, this is a different address. This is what I'm looking for right here. There we go. Oh, my internet's just slow or what? All right, here we go. Little home on the corner. Okay, where's the actual park though? Oh, we got to go the other way. He's trying to find this flipping mobile home, but I can't find it anywhere. This is the strangest thing. Let's see. Is that it? That might be it. No. I don't know. This is weird. I can't find the park anywhere. They're, like I said, they're interested in potentially selling, so I want to make sure I can. I don't understand though. I can't find the park anywhere. All right, well. North 4th Street and 3rd Street. Okay. North Boulevard. And South Boulevard, it's on north. Huh. Anyways, all right, we'll figure that out here later. All right. That was a good conversation though. I just need to figure out more. So I'll follow up on that one. 12. All right. Amount. Look up what she recently paid for it to see if there's an opportunity. We'll see. I mean, if you paid a lot for it, then probably not an opportunity, but I'll schedule that for later this afternoon. Follow up. Okay, we'll do 3 p.m. All right, I'm going to call the next property. property. It's warm. Move it along in the pipeline. I'm going to move that to warm. That's a warm opportunity. Somebody that said they would take an offer if the property is right. So we've got to find out if that's, you know. Usually don't spend this much time on one property, but I just got to make sure I plug in the right information. I finally found the right address, I think. So I just got to look that up, follow up this afternoon, take the proper notes. That's the biggest thing. When you have an opportunity like this, or you get somebody that says, hey, you know, I'd be interested, I might open entertain something. You got to really take the time to put in the proper notes. If you don't, you know, and you rush on to the next thing, it's like, well, you know, that can really affect it. So I don't want to do that. All right, cool. All right, on to the next one. Okay. Probably in a flood zone. All right, so we left a voicemail. Check to see if that property's in the flood zone. But it is. Oh, it's not. Wow. Crazy. I thought that would definitely have been in the flood zone. Hey, Calvin, this is Spencer Davidson following up. We spoke last year regarding your mobile home park here in Panama City. You know, and I was actually reminded of you the other day. I'm actually looking to buy another property in the area, and the owner of that park mentioned he knew you and you had a relationship with them, and so just kind of it sparked my interest to circle back with you just to see how things are coming along, see if you still would entertain selling your park at this time, or kind of what your thoughts were. If you want to give me a call back, you can reach me out to my direct line, which is 850-319-2300, 850-319-2300. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye. Voicemail. Okay. All right. Call next property. So when I get a voicemail, what I'm doing is I'm just hitting my drop voicemail. I have a recorded voicemail, so that'll go right to their inbox, so I can move on to the next property. The last one, I knew the guy. He lived in my town. More of a detailed voicemail, but know what that's all about. Let's see here. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. All right. Odd. right, guys, give me 1 sec. I'm going to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Fill up some more coffee. All right, we're back. Oh, man, it's cold. 56 degrees. That's chilly. It's going to be in the 80s, though, coming up here soon. So that's good. 45 low today. Like, come on. I'm in Florida. Florida should not be that cold. All right. Okay. Back to dialing. Also, guys, if you could please like and subscribe, that would help me tremendously. We are, I need to get to a certain amount of subscribers so I can just stream live off my phone, which would give us a lot better quality, image quality. I can't tell if that's a co-op or what. No, I don't think so. No answer. Let's put it over here. Put this up here real quick. I'm just trying to also get some content for the gram. Okay. Skip drinking. Call next property. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Don't know if that's actually a mobile home park. Yeah, yep, it is. All right. Back there somewhere. Okay. Weird. All right. One sec. Gotta save training. All right. Morning is going so fast. Gosh, yeah, just time changed. Threw me off.
Yes, Spencer, I haven't have access at all. I mean, um, EJ, I guess that's her name. She sent a message to me. Right?
Mm, ew, nasty. Uh, yeah, hi, is this Yaron? Hey, Yaron. My name is Spencer Davidson. I'm actually with X Acquisitions, touching base. I know you have a handful of mobile home parks here in Florida, and my group and I, we own a handful as well. We're just touching base here just to see if anyone's looking to actively maybe offload a park or two this year. We're kind of in acquisitions mode right now, and I just wanted to touch base and see if you had any potential parks that might be coming available. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Again, just wanted to kind of touch base here. We're actively looking to grow a portfolio, as I'm sure you are too. But sometimes you just never know. There might be one that might be giving a little bit more headache than the other. So yeah, so we've got, well, Pinellas, we don't. Well, St. Pete, we have a park in St. Pete. We've got five in Tampa. That's Hillborough. We've got another five or seven in the Orlando market. We have about 21 total in Florida. So again, just kind of looking to add to the Florida portfolio here. We have a couple in the Carolinas, but again, we're just in acquisitions mode, I guess, more or less, and just trying to reach out to some different portfolios and as well as individual owners just to see if there's anybody interested in potentially selling. I'm with X Acquisitions. That's my company. But the group I work with is I actually work with Derek Vickers. I don't know if you're familiar. He in Victory Real Estate Group. Yep, yep. So I call. primarily on behalf of him. However, I do have a couple other groups that I work with. I'm kind of like an in-between deal syndicator, if that makes sense. So I find opportunities and then I either bring them to a group, and then either our group either gets equity or we get a fee, if that makes sense. So, um, yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, so I was calling on his behalf, as we've kind of been looking to actively try and add to his portfolio here, and so yeah, that's why we were kind of touching base. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate it. Appreciate the, I'll make a note of that, and you have the rest of your day, and we'll touch base on the road. Thanks, sir. Have a good one. All right, yep. Bye. So on that call, um, that way he owns a handful. He owns a lot, and so we owns a lot of opportunities. And so in that situation, I really didn't want to play it off as like I'm the owner, and because he could kind of weed into some BS. So I really just wanted to kind of pitch that, hey, like I'm a guy because I want to get him as somebody that I would potentially be able to pitch deals to as well. So build up that disposition buyers list, right? So that's why I kind of approached it that way. But I wanted to see if he had any headaches or things in his portfolio that might not be performing well that he might be looking to spin off. And that's how I have those conversations. If they have a big portfolio, it's like, hey, I know there's probably one tooth that's aching, or one nail that's sticking a pain in your rear end, right? That, or one thorn that's sticking out that's a pain in your rear end. So which one is that? We'll take it on, or we'll like take a look at it if you're looking to. Let's see. Let's follow up with him in a couple months. Just kind of stay on top of mind. All right. All right, let's see if that pops up. And dang, I forgot to record that. Bummer. Forgot to record it here. Well, I know that it's
Please leave.
Don't know what the heck that means. Really? They're calling that a single family residence? Not a single family residence. Well, hello? Yeah, hi, Sam. Oh, hi. My name's Spencer Davidson. I'm actually with X Acquisitions, and I was just touching base regarding your mobile home park here on 108th Street in Bellevue. Oh, you don't? You sold it. Gotcha. My apologies about that. I must have some outdated information. Do you own any other parks in the area? Oh, that's no problem. I just want to touch base. We're just actively looking. Like seems like everybody else is as well. But I'll go ahead and get you off the list here. I apologize for bothering you here. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye. That happens. Okay, so all right, so let's try this one here. Is that the deal that just sold? That might be. It is. That's such a nice park too. It's such a nice park. Property sold. Shoot. Such a bummer. no idea what the heck. I don't know if that's the right number, wrong number. I don't know what the heck. Like, all right. Kept ringing. Right. What? No, what we're looking for. Oh, I think I've called this guy before. Yeah, I called this guy. Oh, that's a steal. Yeah, hi, is this Diana? Hi there. Is this Diana? I'm sorry, my name's Spencer. I'm with X Acquisitions. I was just touching base regarding your mobile home park here in Jensen Beach on Palm Ave. I was just touching base to see if this might be Diana. Odd. Okay. Wrong number. How do you find? Oops. I got in touch with some freaking stupid kid, and I think they're trying to blow up my phone now. Yeah, some dumb kids trying to blow up my phone. Weird. Okay. All right, I'm calling the next property. That does not help me at all. Yeah, hi. Is this Lang? Oh, I'm sorry, bud. Yeah, no, I was just looking to get in touch with Lang here regarding the park. I could just try his cell phone though. I got his cell phone number. All right, thank you. Yes, hello. Oh yeah, hey, hi, Caitlin. I think I might actually have the wrong number. I was actually looking for Salaha. Um, He's the owner of the Meadowbrooks Mobile Home Park here in Gainesville. Okay, I'm sorry about that. I apologize. Have a good day. Sir, I'm with X Acquisition. Ah, darn it. Okay. Next property. Holy shit. Getting dead at like 11, 15%. Wow. That's insane. Oh, that's a different one. Okay. What's this one?
You must
That was weird. Okay. Call the next property. Maybe Palm Bay. I think I've called. Hang tech. Like. Oop. Hello? 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 All right. Michael DeFazio. Let's see. All right. Right now. Yeah, hi, is this Gerard? I'm sorry, is this Gerard? Oh, sorry about that. I apologize. Oh, this is a co-op. Oh, fuck. I think this is a co-op. Looks nice. Got a little gate and everything. Can't be calling these people. I don't think that. Yeah, I'm gonna call him.
Good afternoon, Councilman.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I think I have the wrong number. Sorry. Have a good day. Red. Come on. Okay. Yeah, let's do it. All right. I like that deal. Like that deal. All right. It's driving me nuts. Like it won't pop up. I don't know why it's not popping up. It normally does. Let's see. Oh, it won't populate for me in there.
Hello?
Oh, hi there. Is this Valerie?
Nope.
Oh, sorry about that. I apologize. Hmm. Numbers rather. All right, yeah, I'm gonna call them back. I get messed up on that one.
Thank you.
All right, let's see. We'll take a quick second here. See how we're sitting. All right. Today, so far, we have made, I don't know where we're sitting for calls. 73 dials so far. And all right, so far this morning we made 73 dials. So we'll continue hitting that here. We just got to circle and take a quick break, get some coffee, and we've had 73 dials so far, and we've had only 2 connected, like actual calls. And so when I count connects, I count people that I've actually had conversation with. We've had 2 of those in the LOI. So you got a comment. Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, so I'm going to circle back here, and I'm going to take a quick 2-second break to get some more coffee, and then we'll be back to it. So 73 dials, 2 good, solid conversations. One of those is a warm lead, meaning like they're open to an offer. So I got to underwrite that deal here later this afternoon, and then go from there. But we'll send out an LOI and see what happens. So not a great morning, not a bad morning. I wish I had more connects, but that's part of it. We'll keep dialing. So give me a sec. I'm gonna be right back. All right, we're back. I'm sorry about that. Let's see here. We're back. We've made 73 dials. I've got another about 30 minutes of dialing I can do, and then I have to hop on a training with one of my sales guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get back to it. Oh, that's a cute photo. I got to hit some follow-ups later. Might be a 200 dial day. All right, continue. Next. 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 No, next.
You really are.
No answer. Oh, wait a minute. That might be one of ours. Yeah, it is one of ours. Nice. what am I doing? Okay, next property. Oh man, it's funny. Ooh, brownie protein bar. I love how they say protein bar. It's only got 5 grams of protein. It's not life changing. If it had 20, that's interesting. But it's like, how many grams does a regular brownie have? Probably like 3. So essentially, it's just a brownie. Oh, shoot. What happened? There we go. Oh, cool. Let's see. Have a lot of let's see. So good question in the chat, and I answered it back in the chat, but I also publicly want to. It's just a good question. Do you pay for a list of numbers, properties to contact? Yes. So I have a software that I use that provides all of the data that I'm looking for as far as address, ownership name, and then it gives me a list of phone numbers. Now, if I want to get more specific and find the exact number, then I use a company called IDI Core to skip trace, and it's like $1 a lead. But if you do a bunch at a time, you can get that down. So I think I paid 25 cents a lead for 1,000, so it was like $250. So, you know, in the beginning though, dude, I just what I did is I used to just Google property because I'm calling commercial assets. So a lot of those properties are going to have LLCs attached to it. So then I would just look up the property that I wanted to call. If I wanted to get that number, I would then look up the ownership on the assessor site, which then would give me an LLC. I would then look up the LLC in SunBiz on the government page, and then I would see who owned that LLC, and then I would skip trace that person and try and find their number. When usually I didn't have to spend any money to do that. Usually I could find it through Google. I don't know why mine. Okay, what do we got going on here? Oh yeah, hi there. I'm sorry about that. Is this by chance Ronaldo? No, I'm sorry. I have the wrong number. I apologize. Hmm. Threw me off. So I think they flattened this thing, but I could be wrong. Nope, it's still back there. Okay. Well. No. What in the heck am I looking for here? All right. Okay, I have a meeting in about 15 minutes. Let's see where we're at, and then hop back on this afternoon. I've got some I gotta hit all my follow-ups, and then I've got to do some disposition calls because I need to find some more buyers here and see where we're at. Today, okay, I'm at 98 dials. I'm going to call 2 more. I can't just sit there at 98. I got to be at 100. Let me call some follow-ups real quick. All right, let's see. Dialer. Scheduled callbacks. Let's do some callbacks here. So it's busy, disconnected. We don't care about wrong number. Keep trying. Yeah, I'm at 98 dials. I can't no. If you're at that number, you got to get to 100. So we're gonna make a couple callbacks here, just so we can hit that number. I like that deal. Keep ringing. Why am I calling this person back? Oh, not next number. Call next property. Well, they didn't answer. Let's see where we're at. We are at let's see. For today, we have dialed 101 people. All right. Yeah, so we dialed 101 people. I'm going to end the dial session here. I'm going to answer a couple of these last questions. Is there a specific market you are looking in, local, even virtual? Curious to know where you're from. I'm from Panama City Beach, 30A area, up in the panhandle of Florida. And I dial all of Florida, Carolinas, Georgia, Alabama. So I do a lot. I do some virtual stuff. And the virtual stuff, I mean, pretty much everything's virtual. I mean, I don't really drive by deals or anything that I call. Everything I can do is from satellite, the context and the information that I have, because then the only way I really drive by it is if we're buying it ourselves. But if we're going to flip it or assign it, wholesale the deal, then we just take that contract and assign it. But really, I get my database and information off of the satellite imagery. If the seller has videos and photos, I ask them for that of the park, because I'm calling mobile home parks, not individual single family homes. But you can do this virtually with all the data available and satellite imagery and things like that. So essentially, with mobile home parks, if it's a park that's all lot rent, anyways, I mean, the conditions of the homes, I mean, yeah, it's important, but if they're just collecting lot rent, then at the end of the day, like, is it a good deal? Is it not a good deal? Is kind of the question. And is it based on cap rate and opportunity? So if it's a 4 cap and it's probably, I'm going to flip that. But if I get it for a 10 or 11 cap, I'll probably flip it. And even if it does need some work, there's some, there's a spread there for them to do their work and make money on the back end. So anyways, yeah, I do it virtually. You can do it virtually. You can also start in your market. Just depends what your goal is. If you're looking to acquire properties, I'd maybe, look in your own backyard, see what's going on, kind of get a feel for the business, whether it's single family, residential, multifamily, commercial, mobile home parks, whatever it might be. Or, if you want to wholesale, I mean, it doesn't really matter where you're doing it from. I look at kind of a general market. Now, I do it in Florida. I like Florida because there's a lot of activity. There's a lot of buyers there. So, if you're in a rural community, it might not be as attractive, or it might be harder to find an end buyer. So that's where, if you go virtual, I would maybe look to your nearest city where there might be some more end buyers and more activity there. So appreciate it. Hope you like and subscribe. Give me the thumbs up. Appreciate that. And you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow.